Shalom, shalom. Call Halayimla, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, as well as a double honors upon to the elders and apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, whom I've learned this truth under. This another video, here we go again. America in a nutshell, and really in parentheses, thumbnail. Okay, I haven't even watched this video yet. It just happened to pop up in my algorithm. I like watching police videos every now and then, see how they react to certain situations. Okay, and this was in my suggested of what to look at. I haven't even watched it yet, but you asked, because here in the United States of America, this is an allegedly a Christian Bible following society. You go to all the churches, you go to all these cities, you're gonna see nothing but churches within all these cities. A lot of these major universities are have some type of Christian or Jesuit biblical biblical stance behind those universities. Okay, so this is a Christian following, Bible following society allegedly. So if you just take this image right here, this picture, and ask the average churchgoer, average Christian, what do you see wrong with this within this image? They not gonna be able to tell you. Okay, because Esau has diluted and watered down the Bible that much. Okay, that's why Thawada Yahweh Yahweh Shai, he woke us up, chiefly under the men, the elders, the apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, the men of One West and on down. Okay, teaching the true untainted doctrine of the Bible, so we can see what's right and what's clearly wicked, unlike a lot of these people. Okay, being in a spirit of hypocrisy. So we can clearly see the madness here in this screen just off top. I don't have to explain it. Let's just get and we're gonna get several different translations. Start here in First Timothy, because right now you see a male officer in the back, the female officer doing work, and then a woman, and look at her attire. Okay, so this is just off this image alone, and then it's titled "Crazy Girlfriend Attacks Jealous Boyfriend, Then Calls the Cops." This this really looks like a Grand Theft Auto poster. Okay, and Grand Theft Auto used to be the video game. GTA used to be a parody, okay, of America's degeneracy, but now it's actual real life. So let's just get to it. First Timothy, and Lord willing, this be edifying. I know brothers, I myself come off as repetitive, speaking on the same things over and over and over and over and over again. But it's hey man, this is what it is. Just another example. Same scriptures, another example. This is another reason why we want to leave this place. This is not our rest. First Timothy 2 verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel. Pause. This is clearly not modest apparel. She got her breast all out. She got her cheeks all out. And she's in public on top of that. Okay. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety. She don't got a look of shame. She got a look of arrogancy, of haughtiness, of pride, of superiority. In sobriety, not with broided hair or gold or pearls or costly array, but which becometh women professing godliness with good works. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. So not only do you have this Eve appearing how she's appearing, you got, looks like another Eve of the Northern Kingdom as a police officer, and the man, her partner, is letting her do the work. This is you not supposed to have no women in the police force. And this comes off as, oh, you hate women. No, we don't hate women. We all got a role to play. Women got their role, men got their role. Okay, we all got a role to play under Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai as Israelites. Okay, you can see how the men of our nation are without the wisdom and guidance of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. They in a state of continual death, a perpetual death. The Wadi Yahweh Yahweh Shai, he woke us up to this life, this wisdom, okay, to deter us down that same exact path. Same with our women. Okay, the woman is supposed to be under subjection to her husband, under the men of her nation. They don't have that, thanks to Esau. Okay, and this is correction. We all need to be corrected in some way. You got women, and it comes off as hate. Women not supposed to be in the police force. They're not supposed to be in the military. That's real hate. Putting these women in the damn battlefield over there in these foreign countries. Putting these women in the streets, being a police officer in cities like Detroit or St. Louis or Los Angeles. That's real hate. Allowing them to work these jobs till they in their 60s for low pay and not fulfill their true purpose, which is attaining to their family, their children, staying in the home. This is what Esau done implemented in his wicked last final queendom, his kingdom. Okay, continuing. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. And right here, just by this thumbnail, you can see, damn, this what they on over here in America. Let's get another one in Ecclesiasticus, the 25th chapter. Sirach 25 verse 25. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. You're not supposed to let women pop outside with their breasts and cheeks hanging all out. Okay? With the Glorilla eyelashes, the CU umbrellas. Okay, this you're not supposed to allow that. You're not supposed to give the water passage, because it's just gonna get worse. And it speaks on this, and we gonna get Leviticus the 19th chapter, knock two birds out in the NLT off back-to-back precepts, because you see not only these Eves right here. You see this woman with tattoos. She got sleeves, and I'm pretty sure you weren't allowed to have tattoos, at least in the U.S. military. Not visible tattoos, never mind the police force. Okay, but she's all inked up, tatted up. Okay, this is Leviticus 19 verse 28 in the NLT. Do not cut your bodies for the dead, and do not mark your skin with tattoos. I am the Lord. And we see the opposite right here. This is a police officer here in America, 2025. It looks like this was filmed, yep, or 2023, according to this body cam date. All right, continuing to the next verse, 29, which would apply to this Eve with the red hair. Do not defile your daughter by making her a prostitute, or the land will be filled with prostitution and wickedness. And that's clear and to the point. Let's get that in the KJV as well. You see nothing but that. These women allowed to dress complete opposite of modest, with everything revealing. That just breeds it's a breeding ground of whoredom. Leviticus 19 verse 29 in the KJV. Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall to whoredom and the land become full of wickedness. And that's what we see here in Babylon the Great America. It's only getting worse and worse and worse. And the title is Crazy Girlfriend Attacks Jealous Boyfriend, Then Call the Cops. And after recording this, once again, Lord willing this be edifying, I'm going to watch this. I guarantee it's the other way around. I guarantee she was the one that was really jealous, okay? And then she acted out violently. We know how the Judite woman is, and then she has the option, she has the ability, she has the comfortability and the safety to call the police force. But the day is rapidly approaching where it ain't finna be no 911. Then what you gonna do? Ecclesiasticus 26 verse 6. But a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman, and a scourge of the tongue which communicateth with all. Okay, and there's many of forefathers we had that had multiple wives. Okay, but Esau makes that illegal. You can't have more than one wife. Meanwhile, a woman like this, not only her, she could literally make a profession out of having multiple husbands, out of having multiple baby daddies, and cash out on each one of them by putting them on child support. And now this woman, she could have a whole husband at home, and you already know she's going to be sneaking in and tiptoeing around with her work husband. This is what goes on here in America. And got a couple more. Let's get, and not only as this, this is just like a plague you rifling through all of the streets of America, that same plague of wickedness and madness from Esau Edom has spread across the whole world. Jeremiah 51 verse 7 in the GNT. Babylonia, Babylon meaning confusion. This is Babylon the Great, America, the daughter of Babylon. Babylonia was like a gold cup in my hand, making the whole world drunk. The nations drank its wine and went out of their minds. Okay, so you gonna see, nations following, like, such as Japan, okay, following after the ways of Babylon, the UAE, United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, okay, being more lenient, because a lot of those countries, them Ishmaelite countries, were hard on women. They didn't give the women liberty to get abroad, but you see, them philosophies of Esau Edom are starting to strike them too, and they can see the madness it's caused over time. Psalms 37 verse 35. I have seen the wicked in great power, in spreading himself like a green bay tree. Okay, and that matches up. Who's the wicked? Esau Edom, you so-called self-proclaimed WHITEs, pursuant to Malachi 1 verse 4. You are the border of wickedness, and since the world was given into your hands, Job 9 verse 24, the whole world has become exceedingly wicked. That's why the Lord about to lay foot to ass and judge this place. Not only America, but the whole world. But definitely here, America, with the chief epicenter of madness and wickedness and rebellion to the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and then claiming to be a Bible Christian following society. Okay, let's close off on this. 2nd Ezra 15, verse 5 and 6. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. And this is just another example. You ain't even got to watch the video. I'm about to watch it, but just look at the thumbnail. What's the saying? A picture says 1,000 words. And in a nutshell, in a thumbnail, you can just see the backward degeneracy of the United States, and it's destined for collapse. When you got the women, there's a saying, you can tell the condition of a nation by looking at the status of its women. Look at the women here just on screen, and the man sitting taking a back seat, letting her do the work. This is Esau has turned up down and down up. And when you try to call it out, you get labeled as evil. They abhor him that speak uprightly. Okay, and scriptures also speak on woe to them that call good evil and evil good. This is life here in America, but that's why we know this place is finna go out. The Lord is gonna lay the judgment of all judgments on this place before he completely wipes it out with thermonuclear missiles. He's gonna plague it, and it's gonna be Egyptian against Egyptian. It's gonna be famines. It's gonna be violence and madness and confusion in the streets before it inevitably becomes desolate for all its wickedness and bloodshed and confusion. Okay, another example. I hope this was edifying. Shalom.